新年快乐! Happy Chinese New Year! Do you know what animal year it is in 2024? Well, here's my little mini dragon. Please join me, Rose Toe, at Rancho Bernardo Oasis on Thursday, February 1st and February 8th, respectively from 1 to 2 p.m., dual demonstration classes on Chinese, Cantonese culture and cooking, number 2173. Not only will there be cultural stories and customs reminiscent of Chinese New Year celebration, both classes, February 1st and 8th, will feature Chinese snacks to sample. Come and join. Gong hei fat choi.
You may have seen a hat like this. This is a National Park Ranger hat. I wore one for 35 years, working in national parks all over the United States. You may not realize there are more than 430 parks in the national park system, from Guam to the Virgin Islands and every U.S. state. We're going to take a look at a variety of these parks, how a park comes into being, some of the fees and passes in parks, and how you can plan to have a national park adventure. The largest park in the United States is more than 20,000 square miles. The smallest park is less than 900 square feet. So there's a huge variety of parks out there of every conceivable kind of interest in history and nature. And if you take this class, you'll go on a journey with me to help plan your next national park adventure.
Hi, I'm Blaine Davies. While the national holiday commemorates Dr. Martin Luther King and movies portray the lives of Jackie Robinson and Malcolm X, the civil rights leader that, in my opinion, did the most to end legal segregation is Thurgood Marshall. Beginning with his legal work with the NAACP in 1934, and oftentimes at great personal risk, Marshall won case after case to bring justice to Black Americans. Culminating with his victory in the historic Brown versus Board of Education Supreme Court decision in 1954, Marshall, more than anyone else, brought an end to legal segregation in the United States. Appointed to the Supreme Court in 1967, Marshall joined the fraternity of liberal justices that guaranteed the constitutional rights of all Americans. Please join me Thursday, February the 1st at 10 a.m. at Oasis in the Grossmont Center. Together, we'll explore the remarkable life of the man that championed civil rights for all Americans.
Hi, my name is Gigi Howard, and I'd like to invite you to my upcoming Law of Attraction class. It's called Pivoting into a New Story. There, you will learn how to focus your attention and understand how important your thoughts really are. I hope I will see you this 31st at La Mesa Oasis.
Hi, I'm Dr. Karen Mann, and I am in rainy New Orleans right now for what other reason than, you guessed it, the food. So come join me on Friday, February 2nd for my class, Food, Feelings, and Form, where we're going to talk all about the evolution of food in the human diet, what it looks like today, how it impacts our bodies, and I want it to be interactive. So I want to know how food has influenced you, how it's changed over the course of your life. We're going to take a deep dive into the evolution of food with me, Friday, 13:53. See you then.
Hi, Bob Basinger here. Do you do your own taxes but are maybe a bit confused by the alphabet soup such as IRAs, RMDs, QCDs, and the like? Or do you just have general questions about such issues as filing status? If so, please join us at the Rancho Bernardo Oasis Center for the Tax Q&A Forum, Class 2280, on January 29 at 1 p.m., and we'll try to get your questions answered.
My name is Bruce McGraw, and I'm a retired philosophy and religious studies professor from Palomar College. Using information from the Tibetan Book of the Dead, I will teach a class at Oasis on the Bardo of Dharmata, the after-death state. What happens when we die? What is the after-death state like? Do we go to heaven, hell, or to some other in-between state? The Tibetan Book of the Dead answers these questions based on the afterlife experience of Padmasambhava, who shared his knowledge. He says to have a good death, we must have a good life, because life and death are inextricably linked. Dharmata is a Sanskrit word that means isness or suchness. In other words, it's the ground of all being. Unfortunately, we've become so attached to the outside world that we've lost touch with the ground of being that rests inside each of us. To overcome our fear of death, we need to turn inward and realize this state. So as the famous saying goes, when you die before you die, then when you die, you don't die. So please join me for my class, The Bardo of Dharmata, the After-Death State, at Oasis, located in the Grossmont Shopping Center on Tuesday, January 30th, from 1 to 2:30 p.m. as we explore this topic. Hope to see you there.